They've been on here a while. Usually is. Alright, so we removed the linkage to the throttle. I think I'm going to have to undo these. It's going to take an Allen. There's one. Go around, undo the other side. Alright. They're probably gonna, yeah, it's loose. It looks like that gasket is still okay, which is nice. We can pivot this out of there. Oh, I thought the cable snagged. Oh, come on. There we go. There's one hurdle. Now let's see if we can't get this maneuvered out of here. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Everything works better when it's cleaner. That's my experience anyway. That took a while. Now it's clean enough we don't have to worry about getting junk into places we don't want it. So, I'm going to go ahead and remove the bowl here. Alright, you can see it's all crowded up in there. So I'm going to go ahead and move the floats. And there too, all that junk. Just keep on clogging it up. Let that soak a little bit. Remove this pin. Okay. Pull this pin out. It's a needle valve going to come with it. You don't want to lose that. You don't want to damage that point either. Alright. Now with the floats out of there, make sure there's nothing. Now we get to clean out all this junk. This is typical of carburetor that fuel has sat in for long periods of time. Alright, so we're going to keep on diving in here until we don't see any more coagulation. the overflow. Intake. Pour some clean kerosene in there to clean things up a bit. Alright, the upper half is looking clean now. Let's move over to the bowl and take care of the floats. Make sure the floats don't have anything in them. They've been sitting there. That means they still float if they don't sink, right? The bowl is just what it is, a bowl. Usually collects garbage, that's what it's for, and for a fuel reserve when you need more fuel than what will drip from the tank. So there's not a whole lot gonna be able to clean in here. You just want to get it clean so that any fuel that ends up in your engine will be clean. And not only that, but if there's any junk in here, it could get shaken around and then clog up one of the jets in the carburetor. Take this plunger off, make sure that there's alright. Now the bowl's clean. That. Put the needle back on there and drop it in. Get our pin. Clean that pin. You want the floats to move nice and smooth. So as the bowl fills up with fuel, the floats float and close that needle valve so that it stops filling up with fuel. That's how it's supposed to work anyway. Have that little O-ring. That's got to go back there. And just put this together like so. Don't lose this spring like I almost did. So this goes there. This goes up here. This goes inside. So it'll probably be easier to put this on first. Throw that inside there. Now we have two of these. pin. So now we have this template to make a new one. Alright, so we have our old gasket here and our material. Alright, there it is. Snip that off there. You can't always find just the right gasket, especially if there's no motorcycle shop in town. So you get to make your own. Alright, we'll compare the two. Okay. Looks like pretty good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make sure this is clean. Use the sticky side to this here. Oh, that's sticky, alright. There we go. Okay. Seems to be close. There we go. Okay, this way. I'll go ahead and now for the part I've been kind of dreading. There's the linkage, but now we gotta get the screws back. Come on, you can do it, fingers. It's the fuel overflow. That's supposed to go away from your engine in case of overflow. Okay, before I go hook everything up, I want to make sure there's no garbage in the fuel tank. It looks clean, just inside the cap there, but it's really hard to tell. Make sure it's off. Alright, now we're going to watch the... Got a clear tube here so we can see how dirty it is. Looks like we got good flow. And it looks clean. So I'm going to shut it off. It'd feel better with a clamp on there, but I can't find one. So I have to replace the clamp later. Put that there. Alright, so I have some of this universal filter foam, and the old filter is just deteriorating. It's falling apart very rapidly. Fold this up and cram it in here first. Make sure it's tucked in all the way to the end, like that. And in the bottom there, and for some rigidity, we should be able to put this back in there over the top, like this. Or maybe this way. There we go. That looks pretty good. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. This bike's going to be a pretty fun project as I get it going to where I can trust it and ride it around on the property. So if you're interested, you should go on over and check out the channel and subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Appreciate it. Thanks.